So you're about to take a communication assessment, but you're a little confused about what type of questions you will encounter in the actual test, which specific skills they will check, and most importantly, how challenging or difficult this test is going to be. And if these are your actual doubts, then in this video, you will find two important things that will not only answer all your questions, but also remove any fear or worries you may have about the communication assessment. Because today, I'm going to take the live test myself and show you exactly how to clear this assessment on your very first attempt. Let's get started. And yes, one last thing before we start. I've made a few changes to the assessment interface to avoid any copyright issues and used my own recording microphone for better audio quality. If you wish, you can use any good quality wired headphone while taking this assessment. So communication assessment has 4 sections.
Section A, Reading and Listening. In this section, you will encounter 18 statements or audio clips. Your task is to read and record the statements or the content of the audio clips. You have a total of 10 minutes to complete all recordings, and every question is mandatory. Now, read the following sentence carefully and then say it out loud. You will have 15 seconds to record your response. Press Start Recording to record your response.
The vibrant flowers bloomed in the garden, attracting numerous butterflies. His laughter echoed through the hall, spreading joy to everyone present. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink. The children played outside until dusk, their voices filled with excitement and laughter. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, creating a soothing melody in the quiet park. Her eyes sparkled with determination as she set out to achieve her dreams. The old clock ticked steadily, marking the passage of time in the silent room. As the curtain rose, the audience held their breath in anticipation of the performance.
Now, read the given paragraph carefully and then say the exact paragraph out loud. You will have 30 seconds to record your response. You can only record it once. Your response will be automatically submitted once the time is up.
Advancements in technology have significantly reshaped the way we interact with the world. From smartphones to artificial intelligence, these innovations offer both convenience and challenges. While they enhance communication and productivity, they also raise concerns regarding privacy and over-reliance on digital tools. Healthy eating habits are essential for maintaining overall well-being. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can reduce the risk of chronic diseases and boost energy levels. However, maintaining this balance requires discipline and conscious choices in a world full of fast food temptations.
Now, listen carefully to the audio recording and repeat the sentences exactly as you hear them. You will have 15 seconds to record your response. You can only listen to the audio once. You can't pause the audio in between.
The children played outside while their parents watched from the porch.
The children played outside while their parents watched from the porch.
She quickly finished her homework and went outside to join her friends.
She quickly finished her homework and went outside to join her friends.
The teacher handed out the assignment, explaining the instructions in detail.
The teacher handed over the assignment, explaining the instructions in detail.
The sun was setting behind the mountains, casting a golden glow over the valley, while the birds returned to their nests.
The sun was setting behind the mountains, which created a golden glow over the valley, while the birds returned to their nests.
As the music played softly in the background, the guests mingled, enjoying the evening and the delicious appetizers served by the hosts.
As the music played softly in the background, the guests started to enjoy the evening and enjoyed delicious appetizers served by the hosts.
After weeks of planning and organizing, the event finally came together, with guests arriving from all over the country, eager to celebrate and share in the excitement of the occasion.
After weeks of planning and organizing, the event finally happened. The guests arrived from all over the country. They celebrated and shared their excitement.
The students eagerly gathered in the library, filled with excitement as they looked forward to sharing their thoughts and ideas about the latest book they had read, discussing its themes, characters, and what they had learned from it.
The students eagerly gathered in the library. They looked excited and shared their thoughts and ideas about the latest book they had read. They also discussed the book's characters and what they learned from it.
After a long and tiring day at work, he found immense joy in unwinding by preparing a delicious meal, carefully selecting fresh ingredients, and taking his time to create a dish he truly enjoyed.
After a long and tiring day at work, he was immensely happy preparing his favorite meal. He used all the fresh ingredients and took his time cooking, all while listening to his favorite music.
Section B, Speaking. In this section, you will be given 3 topics on which you have to speak for 60 seconds each. You will have 90 seconds to think about each topic before you start recording. To help you speak on the topic, you are provided with speaking points in the form of questions. Please note that the speaking points or questions are just suggestions. If you wish, you may also speak on other points related to the topic. Now, speak on the topic given below in bold.
Well, I think eating healthy is super important because it helps our body stay strong and gives us all the vitamins and energy we need. When we eat good foods like fruits, vegetables, and proteins, it helps us feel more energetic and it keeps us away from getting sick with things like heart problems or diabetes. Plus, it also makes sure we have enough energy for everything we do during the day. Whenever I'm at home, I always try to eat meals that are freshly cooked. I always do my best to stay away from junk food as much as possible. Since the time I have started eating healthy food, I noticed that I had more energy throughout the day. Earlier, I used to get tired a lot, but now I feel much more active and can concentrate better on anything I do. This change has really helped me, and I even tell my friends and family members to eat healthy food. After all, our body is like our best friend. It is our responsibility to take. Sports are really important in our society. They matter because they bring people together and help us feel connected. When we watch games or cheer for our teams, we share fun moments with others. Sports also teach us how to work together. For example, in team sports, players must talk and help each other to win. My favorite sport is cricket. I love playing it because it's super exciting to hit the ball and run fast between the wickets. Playing cricket helps me stay fit and meet new friends. Whether I'm playing in the cricket ground or cheering for my favorite team, sports make me feel happy and united. Team India recently won T20 World Cup and I watched most of the matches with my friends and family members. We cheered a lot for Team India and enjoyed the entire tournament. But I personally believe being a cricketer or an athlete comes with a lot of challenges. Many players face pressure to win, and this can sometimes lead to stress and technology has really changed the way we talk to each other. Earlier, people used to write letters or make phone calls using landlines. But nowadays, we can easily text someone, use social media, or make video calls. For example, I can easily make a regular call or a WhatsApp call through a mobile phone, talk to them, and ask about their well being. Or I can send a quick message to my friend and get an answer in seconds, which is awesome. However, there are both good and bad sides of this change. On the positive side, we can share ideas quickly and learn new things from people far away. We can even have virtual classes and meet new friends online. But on the negative side, youngsters are spending too much time on their phones or on other devices like laptops or tablets, and they have literally forgotten how to play in parks with their friends. In the future, I think communication will continue to get better. Maybe we'll have even better.
Section C, Grammar. In this section, you will answer a total of 34 questions. The questions are divided into 5 categories. You have 15 minutes to complete all the questions, and each question is mandatory. Now, fill in the blank using the correct form of the verb provided in brackets. You will have a total of 8 questions. Now, fill in the blank using the appropriate tense provided in brackets. You will have a total of 8 questions. Now, fill in the blank using the correct article to complete the sentence appropriately. You will have a total of 6 questions. Now, fill in the blank with the most suitable preposition provided in brackets. You will have a total of 6 questions. Now, change the voice of the following sentences, active or passive as required. You will have a total of 6 questions.
Guys, I just want to stop the recording here to discuss something very, very important. Now that you have seen me how to take the live test, I'm sure you have gained a lot of confidence in understanding how the test really works, what the questions are like, how the American and British accent sounds, and how I attempted those answers. But let me be very honest with you. All the briefing and watching others take the test can boost your confidence, but it doesn't really guarantee that you'll be able to ace it yourself in the first go. If you can do that, that would be fantastic. My good wishes are always with you. But there is always a difference between watching Rohit Sharma hit a 6 of 150 click fast bouncer and facing that bouncer yourself.
क्या बात है सर, क्या बात है सर, क्या बात है, ये बात है.
Anyways, the idea is to deliver a message as fast as 161.3 clicks. Practice is the key here. Honestly speaking, for me, clearing this test isn't that difficult because I've attempted this test several times and I've been coaching people on how to ace it. In a nutshell, all I'm saying is to practice the test before attempting the real one. My suggestion would be to practice it at least twice or thrice before you finally sit for it. But there is a small issue with practicing. There is no specific app or a website where you can actually practice the real test. So I thought of a better solution. So after this video, I will upload another video which is specially made for virtual practicing giving communication assessment. So basically what I'm going to do is, in next part, I will remove all my answers, and once answers are removed, the video will only be left with questions that the bot asked me. Now all you need to do is arrange a good quality wired earphone, sit in a quiet place and take the virtual test. The bot will randomly ask you questions one by one and section by section, and your job will be to answer them. This is a great way to experience the real test. The only difference will be that you won't get the live scores at the end of the practice test, but it will be an excellent way to practice the questions and get comfortable with the American and British accent. Guys, I'm sure after following this strategy, not only it will remove the real heat of the live test, but also ensure you book a guaranteed ticket to the next round. Now let's quickly look at the final section of my test.
Section D, Comprehension. In this section, you will listen to audio clips followed by a set of questions. You have 10 minutes to finish all the questions. Pay close attention to the audio, as the next 3 questions will be based on it. You can only listen to the audio once. Type OK in the box below to proceed to the questions. Now, listen carefully, as the next 3 questions will be based on the audio clip.
On a chilly winter morning, a young girl named Mia woke up to find a beautifully wrapped box on her doorstep. She had no idea who had left it there. Excited and curious, she brought the box inside and carefully unwrapped it. Inside, she discovered a lovely scarf made of the softest wool in her favorite colors, blue and purple. Mia couldn't believe her luck. She wore the scarf throughout the day, feeling warm and cherished. As she walked through her neighborhood, she noticed the people around her, bundled up and cold. Inspired, Mia decided to spread the joy of her unexpected gift. She went home and began knitting scarves for her friends and neighbors. Soon, the entire neighborhood was filled with warmth and kindness, all thanks to the mysterious gift that had sparked Mia's creativity and generosity. The unexpected gift became a catalyst for community spirit, reminding everyone of the joy in giving.
Now, select the most suitable response based on the audio clip.
Urbanization is a phenomenon that has significantly transformed societies over the past century. As people migrate from rural to urban areas in search of better economic opportunities and living conditions, cities are expanding rapidly. This shift has led to various challenges, including overcrowding, increased pollution, and the strain on public services. While urbanization can drive economic growth and innovation, it also poses serious environmental and social issues. Governments and city planners are now faced with the task of creating sustainable urban environments that accommodate growing populations while maintaining quality of life. Strategies such as green spaces, efficient public transport, and affordable housing are crucial in mitigating the negative effects of urbanization.
Interactive software and digital resources have made education more accessible than ever. Students can now learn at their own pace, accessing a wealth of information and learning tools that were previously unavailable. However, this technological shift also raises questions about the effectiveness of traditional teaching methods compared to digital approaches. Critics argue that excessive reliance on technology may diminish critical thinking and interpersonal skills. It is essential for educators to find a balance between integrating technology into the classroom and preserving essential traditional learning experiences. The challenge lies in ensuring that technology serves as an enhancement to education rather than a replacement.
In a small, vibrant town, there lived an artist known for his incredible paintings. However, he was not known for his words, he was famously silent. Every day, he would set up his easel in the town square, painting the scenes of daily life. Townspeople would often stop to watch him work, mesmerized by the strokes of his brush that brought life to the canvas. One day, a curious child approached him and asked why he never spoke. The painter smiled and pointed to his paintings. "This," he said, "is my voice." His artwork conveyed emotions and stories that words could not express. Over time, the townspeople began to understand that art could communicate feelings, thoughts, and dreams in ways that spoken language sometimes could not. The silent painter became a beloved figure, teaching everyone the profound power of visual expression.
Guys, did you notice how smoothly I handled each question and spoke so fluently during this test? It wasn't because the test was easy, but because I practiced extensively for this test in the past and used the right techniques. Guys, you may not have observed, but I've been applying specific tricks and strategies in each section. And if you also want to attempt this test as smoothly as I did, then don't skip this crucial part. As I mentioned earlier, communication assessment has multiple test sets, and you never know which test set you'll be assigned in the actual test. Actually, these test sets are randomly assigned by the bot. In this video, you saw me attempting one of the test sets and learned all the correct answers. But what if you get a different test set in the actual test? Guys, I'm sure watching me giving this live test must have given you a lot of confidence and reduced your test fear. But I would say, along with the confidence, it's equally important to understand how the test scoring works and what tips and tricks you need to use to clear this assessment in one go. So for you to be able to pass this test, I will soon be uploading a communication assessment masterclass video where I will completely decode this assessment and share every single tip and trick you need to ace this assessment in your first attempt. And lastly, now that you know there are many different test sets of this assessment, if you leave a comment for me in the comment section asking for more live test videos, I'll create and upload additional live test videos that you can use for practice. So leave a comment as practice test and I will do the needful. Guys, just the final words. It takes a lot of hard work to create assessment masterclass videos like this one, and all I need in return is your support to grow this channel. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to Hiring Guru Official to keep me motivated. I thank you for being such a lovely audience. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye now.